It was a normal afternoon, and we had just returned from a family outing. As we pulled into the driveway of our peaceful suburban neighborhood, my daughter, Sarah, hopped out of the car to grab some packages from the porch. She was 23, strong-willed, and always held herself with quiet confidence. But that afternoon, she would be forced to demonstrate strength in a way no one expected. Out of nowhere, a figure appeared from the shadows, one of the so-called security officers from the Homeowners Association HOA. He was wearing a cheap uniform, his badge barely visible as he approached Sarah. With a stern voice, he ordered her to stop, questioning whether she had permission to retrieve the packages. Sarah, never one to tolerate harassment, stood tall and attempted to walk past him. Before she could make it, he drew his gun, pointing it directly at her chest. "Stop right there," he barked, his hands trembling as he aimed the weapon. The audacity of it! My heart dropped, and my instincts kicked in, preparing to rush outside. But then, something changed in Sarah's demeanor. It was a look that only those in high-pressure situations could recognize: calm, controlled, and dangerous. What the security guard didn't know was that Sarah wasn't just any woman. She was an FBI tactical commander, trained in de-escalation, negotiation, and combat, someone who had faced far worse than a poorly trained HOA guard. With a steady hand, she pulled out her badge, flashing it in front of his face. "Put the gun down," she commanded, her voice icy but calm. "I am an FBI tactical commander, and you just threatened the wrong person." The security guard froze, his face draining of color. Panic set in as he realized the gravity of the situation. His weapon wavered, and for a moment, it looked as though he might faint from the sheer realization. He quickly lowered the gun and backed away, muttering apologies. As Sarah walked back into the house, she didn't even glance at me. There was no need. She was used to people underestimating her, but they always learned the hard way that she was someone you didn't mess with. The HOA security had no idea that in this quiet suburban neighborhood, they had just crossed paths with someone far more dangerous than they could ever imagine.